Okay, here we go. We are going on with a new live stream here. 21st of October, Friday night. And yet again, I'm drinking another Bloody Mary. Why? Because I love this stuff. Okay. Working on this stuff again. Need to get some music going here. And here we go. Oh, 3 people in here. I wonder how many of them are real people. If you're real, not a bot, let me know. Hey, Randu, what is up, bro? I am doing good. How about you? I'm listening to... Oops, Just a second here, I'll show you what I'm looking into now. Who else, right? I don't know. Walking with strangers, dude. It's like classic birthday massacre sound. How are things out there in beautiful downtown Bremerton? You enjoying this rain we're finally getting here? Oh, Chumples! What's up, Mr. Chris? How's things? Wow, 4 people in here. Holy cow. And 2 of them so far are real, I think. The week was pretty good. Didn't have any computer issues or net issues or whatever like what I usually have when I'm working from home, because I don't know what's going on, but sometimes my VPN connection that I have to work dies, and then that messes things up for about half hour to maybe an hour to keep me from working, which is annoying because I should be working. But then whatever that problem is with the VPN is like, no, I'm here. I'm going to keep you from working. But I haven't had that this week when I've been working from home, so that's good. But I asked a question there earlier, like, how's Bremerton? Fantastic. The Wi-Fi and internet and phone is awful out here. Yeah, I have no idea what the problem is. Replaced the work laptop once, different connections replaced, different wires. I've gone through 3 different routers and modems, um, and various checking of connections from the outside to the house and from inside the house to the room. They replaced the coax cable and stuff a couple weeks ago, and thought that fixed it, but then I had another problem again last week. But then again this week things were better. So I don't know what the problem is. It's just really friggin' annoying. Yes, Silent Hill was running rampant here this past week. So hey, you can tell folks back home. While I was in the States, I experienced Silent Hill without the siren though. So got the rain going on right now, and which is good, but is also kind of annoying because I was wanting to do like a corn maze or something here with my daughter this weekend, but tonight it was raining pretty hard, and we didn't want to go out. Maybe planning for something for tomorrow night, but if it's raining this hard for more than a day, the muddy maze through the corn maze will be, well, the maze through it will be a big mud pit, and I don't want to experience that. So I don't know. I want to do another corn maze and stuff, but I don't know. It's like I'm happy with the rain and everything. Like we finally got it, but I wish the rain would go east to where the fires are. Yeah, it's cool that we finally got it here. We need the rain and everything, but yeah, go east to where the fires are. Yeah, so you just got here. But what the weird thing is the rain is late. We should have started having on and off rain like into September, beginning of October here. So this is late. It's not like this. Um, but yeah, it's been a dry summer out here. Holy cow. Yeah, we did a corn maze, gosh, 5, 6 years ago, where it rained like the whole week prior to it when we got out there. It was seriously bad. We couldn't get more than like 100 feet into it before we were just like, yeah, we're done with this. It was terrible. And then they were like, well, you got to wear the appropriate gear. But it's like the years before that were perfectly fine. It's like there'd be rain, but it wasn't like torrential downpour to where we couldn't do anything. So now I'm really cautious about if there's if it's been raining more than a few days. I'll go out, check the place out ahead of time because not trudging through mud. No fun. Let's see. It's supposed to be rainy for 14 days now. Yeah, I saw that, which is cool, but to me that sucks because then I can't do a corn maze next week. I'm being selfish. Yeah, we had a late summer. Like it was rainy and cold up until like what was it, June? Like mid June, and then sunny and hot. And without any rain, because usually there'd be like maybe go like a week or two, then maybe have a little bit of rain, like a day or two of rain, then back to sunny, then back to rain, back to sunny. But this summer's been weird. Yep. But anyway, Chumples, you still there, Chris? You can type still, right? Maybe. Chat highlight settings. Let's see. Chumps. So what is going on, Mr. Huang? Talk to me, Goose. Let me know what's happening. So let's see. We have users, Alicia Dre, Odyssea. I guess those are probably bots. They sound like bots, and looking at their layouts, it's like, yeah, that's a bot. Got Chumples. We have the Discord streamer community. What the heck is that? Maybe it's a bot. I don't know. Then we have Rendu and we have Ro. So, Ren, are you around? Are you here? Or are you just lurking? Got some red stars kicking in here there. Rendu. To JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You know, I watched a little bit of that when it was on Adult Swim Cartoon Network, and it was just weird. Couldn't get into it. That's the JoJo we're talking about, right? Or are you talking like somebody else? I take it you're probably talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Gosh, as far as like anime I've been watching has just been Spy Family, the first season of Rise of the Shield Hero, and then like that's been it. I I haven't watched that much anime, which is kind of weird. It's so weird. It's good, better than DB. But Dragon Ball Z was just nonstop fighting. It's I got a kick out of it and everything, but it was just like, let's take this fight and stretch it out 30 episodes longer than what it needs to be. Same thing with One Piece. It was just like, take them way too long just to get something accomplished. Cyberpunk, I've heard about it, heard that's good, and Chainsaw Man is on Crunchyroll, I think, so I should check that out. Heard about Chainsaw Man, so definitely want to check that one out. That, and I want to watch Goblin Slayer. I've been reading the books. Books are great. So I don't know. Have you watched Goblin Slayer? But I've also been watching a lot of the Marvel shows on Disney, like the ones that were on Netflix. I watched and finished Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist. Almost, let's see, halfway through the second season of Luke Cage. Then when that's done, I want to watch uh, The Defenders and then Punisher. So I want to get through those things. Been watching Andor on Disney Plus. That's really good. I really like Andor. Yeah, it's funny, and also yeah, I watched She-Hulk too, so got that completed the other day. So going to be doing the cutting the cable here thing here soon, I hope. Just trying to find a Japanese streaming service for my wife because I get the one through Comcast for TV Japan, which is good. They've got the news, which I like to watch, and then there's various shows that I like to watch, like Cool Japan. And then, of course, my wife is, she likes to watch it for her TV dramas and, news and variety shows and that sort of thing. So I want to try and find something that's comparable that we can get loaded onto the Google TV uh, Chromecast thing that we have. Then once we get that, then I'll officially cut the cable and then just get things like I got Disney, maybe Netflix, got Crunchyroll, maybe Discovery Plus. Pretty much about it. Up to date on the Marvel shows? Ooh, don't forget to save. I remember years ago when I was teaching my daughter stuff with Photoshop on the old laptop I used to have, and I'd watch her, do her coloring and working with the layers and whatnot. And then I would tell her, hey, make sure you save frequently, save often. And she's like, I don't have to. And I'm like, do it. You better save. Make sure you save. Control S. It's all it takes. Save it, save it. No, I don't have to. I don't want to. So she worked on some art piece for like hours and hours. Did you save? No, I don't want to save. I don't need to save. Are you sure? Yes. I'm not going to save. You better save. I'm not going to save. And I forget if it was like a power outage or something kicked in and the laptop turned off and or power fluctuated or something and I was like, "Did you save it? You saved it at least, right?" No. So it's all gone? Okay. So what are you going to do from here on out? Save often. So I don't know. I always think of that. Guess that's how you learn things the hard way. Save frequently and save often. Yeah, but Randy, we gotta figure out something, dude, to like come over or whatever. They can take you up to Monroe and you can check out the Ring Ranch. Yeah, we just gotta figure out some time though, because it's like these. I'm trying to think what's going on next week. Next week's busy. Uh, maybe in November-ish, because you're here till like December, right? Because you got here a couple weeks ago. You're here for 2 months, so you're going back mid-December or something like that. Okay, cool. Okay, good. Yeah, it's just uh, it's now here's the thing. Don't take it wrong. I'm not trying to not see you. It's just that I friggin' hate Seattle. So going over to get you means I'd have to go to Seattle. But yeah, we can pick you up in Seattle and go do whatever else. It's just I do not like spending time in that place. Yep, next weekend is Halloween, so yeah, yeah, that well, I know I'm busy on the 29th. Let me check my social calendar. Jeez. So I'd prefer something maybe like on Saturday, because I don't think anything's happening on Sunday, but Saturdays would probably be best there for me. Hopefully, be okay for you. Yeah, then it'd be weird because it's like joining the Discord group, met Flavius, um, Empress Lizard, and then it'll be you. You were at a football game last Sunday. What you went to? What Seahawks game? Did you get Seahawks tickets? Actually, no. If you went on Sunday, then yeah, you would have had to have gone there because they were playing in Seattle. Because I remember there was they were talking about like if the Mariners went to the playoffs, they would have to play their Sunday. Then they would have to postpone the Seahawks game. Wow. See, this is something that you've done that I haven't done. I have not gone to a Seahawks game. A friend of mine and I, um, we've been to, let's see, Mariners games, been to Sounders games, been to uh, Sonics game. We even went to a Sonics game once. And then we were, and I hate asking this, but who won that game, the Seahawks or the Cardinals? Because I kind of just don't really follow. um, and one of our dreams or goals was to go to see the Seahawks play, and this is before they went to the Super Bowl. This is where you can get like a ticket for like 40 some bucks, and that's it. But then once they went to the Super Bowl, $40 tickets went to like 400 some bucks for just the bad seats and stuff, and it was like, yep, never going to go to a Seahawks game. Too expensive. Yeah, it's oh, Seahawks one, cool. Um, I want to go because I'm pretty sure it'd just be a riot and just pure goofiness and whatnot. But it's just too pricey. That's what I was doing last week. Yeah, I bet. Especially, yeah, if you haven't experienced anything like that. I've been to like big ball games before and stuff with the Sounders and whatnot, but I've yet to experience a Seahawks game. So congratulations, you gotta go to one of those. Yay! Now, are you posting stuff about your trip here on Facebook? Because I don't know, I don't hang out on Facebook often. Um, so I don't know if you're like posting things like, here's what I've done this week or whatever, or today when I'm since I've been while I've been in Seattle. So I don't know if you've posted things there or not. If so, I need to check that out. To Die For is on. I love the intro to this song. First or second version of To Die For? Let's see. I'm sorry. Let's see. I post usually reels on my wall and Instagram story. Really weird. Okay, I don't get okay, reels. That's Instagram and stuff, right? So first or second version. First or second version? of To Die For. It's the Walking with Strangers version. Yeah. Because I think that was the first one, right? Reels is Facebook. Okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, the live stream. Yeah, so I've got a question I want to ask. So I got that all geared up and ready to go. So it'd be cool to chat with them again. Yeah, it'd be cool if we could like get together beforehand. I know we can't because I got work and junk, but if we can get together, then like be in like the same room, and then we can be like talking to them there at the same time. I think that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, because I think it's funny. It's like I've met three people from that Discord group, or those two so far, and then if we meet up with you, that'll be number three. Oh yeah, it's always fun chatting with them. It's pretty cool. I like how down to earth they are. Save. Yeah, they're going over there to So yeah, they're going to be in England by the time they do the live show, or are they doing the live show before they go over to England? Um, but yeah, they're doing like a concert like right on Halloween night, which would be kind of cool. I think that'd be cool to see. This it's the Stabby book, but this is Stabby here in the middle, and Valhalla. She's a light elf, early light elf race in the game, and this is Thrain, which is actually a friend's character that he played in the game. So he and I would team up every once in a while and, you know, grind. The game was such a grind. It it was fun, but unfortunately, it was also the demise of my creative time because I used to stay up late at night drawing and stuff. And then I got introduced to MMORPGs like Lineage 2, and that, and then Warcraft, which led to Warcraft, and then that just, between like those two, that I didn't get a lot of artwork done because playing online games. So yeah, online games are great, but a sinkhole of time. Yeah, there was a lot of different races. There was dark elves, which is what Stabby is. Then there was light elves. Then there was humans. Then there were orcs. Then, um, oh gods, dwarves. And then they had a camel race, which was like elves with wings. um, but yeah, it's like, yeah, so like Stabby's adventures in the book were all, um, for like my comics that I was doing here, they were all based off of experiences of things that happened in the game, like things I would see, like, oh, that's silly. I got to make fun of that. So I would make like a little comic strip, and then I'd post it on the forums. This is before web comics and stuff. So I would just post the comics on their forums, and they were pretty popular. If you look up Stabby McStoo, um, so if you look up Stabby McStew online, you'll find a lot of references and stuff to her there. So she was popular, and then all of a sudden they banned my account. They said I was botting or something like that, cheating, and I was like, no, because I've never cheated. I was like a casual player, and there were tons of other bots and stuff in the game, and they banned me instead of the bots, and it was really surprising. Fought it for a bit, like, please reactivate my account. I wasn't cheating. I wasn't botting. Yeah, they refused to do anything, so I would just, fine, screw this. And I went to Warcraft. Oh, jeez. And then I think I showed you this. It's the comic. I put together my strips in this little book. Gosh, this is 2010. I did this. So I put the strips that I did based off the game in it, and then I had even done a short story that I had submitted to Tokyo Pop back in the day when they were looking for um, original stories. So I did a, you know, kind of like an origin story for, submitted that, and they got it, and they were like, nah, nobody likes this. Nobody likes fantasy stories. And I'm like, what? Nobody likes fantasy stories? Yeah, why don't you do stuff like sci-fi? People like sci-fi. So it's okay, whatever. So that went nowhere. And then I talked to another publishing company. It's because I was at San Diego Comic Con when I did that. And So I talked to Tokyo Pop, and they were like, no, 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 nobody likes fantasy stories. Do a sci-fi story. So then I went and I talked to Seven Seas, who was also publishing Japanese comics, but they were wanting to do original stories from English artists or, international crowd, I guess. So they wanted to get other people to do stories for them. So I showed them Stabby, and they were like, "Oh, this is great. People like fantasy stories." And I was like, "Really?" Because this other place said I should not do this and I should work on sci-fi. And they're like, "No, no, no. Fantasy stories are great. People love that stuff, and nobody likes sci-fi." So I got told two opposite things from two companies. I'm just like, "Do you guys know what you're doing?" But they like Stabby, but they didn't want to publish it. So much for that. Chumples, you still there? Come on, Chris, wake up. Give me a sign. Or are you just like listening to us and you're like, what the hell are these guys talking about? I'm going to take a look in the chat room and see what's going on here. There's Rindo, there's Rue, there's Commander Root. No, Commander Root looks like is an actual person. He has a bunch of stuff. Is he live? I don't know. It's weird. Just looking up these names of these people here. I'm clicking on their names just to kind of see what it brings up for them. Gosh. Sorry, I'm yawning. Alien Gathering. Who's this guy? No. I'm having a hard time telling if some of these are like mercy bots. Like, okay, we'll send a mercy bot over there to watch your channel so you don't feel lonely. Anyway, enough of that. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get to inking. Jeez, what the hell was that? Oops. Hey, it's in the dark. My self humor. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, and that's the tough thing. Just a second, just notice something here. Yeah, trying to make each character different, give them their own personality is tough because there's a thing known as SFS, same face syndrome, where people will draw characters, but they all end up looking alike. They all have the same faces, but then okay, I'll give them like different hair to. That's how you can tell everybody apart, and it's tough because you draw certain characters and stuff all the time, and all of a sudden it's like that's all you draw. Then trying to come up with different things to make each character different and unique is it can be exhausting. So Stabby is supposed to be kind of like the comedic one, the clown of the group, and Valhalla more of the serious person, and Thrain kind of like stuck in the middle. And then there was other characters that people that I met in the game where I kind of threw them in. Like if if I chatted with them enough online, it's like, oh, okay, you're pretty funny. I'm going to put you in the comic. And um, like this female orc right here. She, I forget. Somebody was in like the forums and they were cracking jokes and they posted pictures of their orc, and it's like, okay, you're funny. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the comic. Um, the guy she kills right here. Gosh, where is right there? Um, Abrams was his name in the game, I believe. I think, and random interaction with him, like in the game and online in the forums, and then it's like, okay, I'll put your character in the book, and it's like it's one of those weird things. It's like I forget about him. I just know of like some chatting we did and played in the game, and we did stuff together in the game, and put him in the comic, and then got banned from the game, and then I lost track of like everybody from the game, except, well, not everybody. There was like a couple people that I chatted with here and there. Yeah, but online experiences with people, it's kind of like, let's say, like the Discord group. It just people you chat with. You get this relationship with people, like you interact with them, and then before you know it, they're coming over to your state and country. They're watching football games and that you haven't watched. What's up with that? Gosh, the thing about it's with these lights here, everything's like really blue. It looks lighter in the picture here than what it is. So when I'm looking through the book here for reference, it's like it's difficult because it's kind of dark. I can't see. Yeah, that was one of the fun things I loved about Lineage 2 is when I was playing it. I think that was my first social interaction, like online interaction with people not local. Um, there was a group of Australians, and I always remember this group, the group of Australians that I teamed up with in the game, because it's different time zones, so it was earlier for them, it was later for me. People here and further east were logging out or stopping playing because time to go to bed. But I could stay up. I wanted to stay up and play the game, and then I was like looking for a group, LFG, looking for a group, and there was some Australians. They were like, "Hey, we'll take you. Join our group here. We'll go up into this cave and do this stuff." So I was questing with them, and I was just having a blast. And it was just like I'm partying with a bunch of Australians, and it's one of those memories of the game that I have of just partying with, or grouping up with these people from another country and stuff. And I don't know, I just thought it was great. It's like, this is so cool. Let's see. In the future, it would be cool if you made a full of them as dark elves. Oh, that'd be cool. Um, what I want to do is I want to kind of do like that picture I did of Brett. Is I want to kind of do things like that, of like each band member. I have an idea for Owen that I want to do a picture of, and I need to find out from him or Brett or somebody to ask him, find out what Owen's favorite song is, so I can have the illustration of him and then have lyrics from the song. Um, but I'm trying to keep my interaction with Brett and them to a minimum, just because I don't want to be like, that fan. He's bugging us all the time, asking this and asking that. So that's like, I'll just kind of work on that later. Maybe in a chat there, I can ask him like, hey, what's your favorite song? Falcor, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it'd be cool to do like one of each of them there. Save. See, the funny thing is inking this in, and it looks like, well, that's gonna be a big picture. No, it's just a little tiny thing. Gosh, why am I yawning? What time is it? 10:43. How long have I been doing this? An hour and 10 minutes. Jeez. Don't get old, dude. Yeah. optical illusion. um, yeah, the thing is that that's one thing I wanted to kind of not. I did again. I don't want to be like that fan of of being annoying. um, I don't want to cross like that line, that threshold, that barrier, or whatever. Because he friended me on Facebook, where it's like, whoa, that's cool. Um, but I'm afraid to like say things or to message because I know he's probably busy. He's got probably hundreds, thousands of other fans, messaging him and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, just don't cross into that realm of being annoying, even though it's for a good reason. you know, um, like, hey, this could be cool for a video if it's such and such. So when I talked with my friend there, and they were like, yeah, sounds like we could probably do something, or yeah, definitely have maybe work something out. If it works, cool. If not, whatever. And so I thought, okay, I'll wait till they're done with the tour, and then I'll go ahead and shoot them a message. But then it's like, I was like, okay, I just jumped the gun and thought, okay, I'll just shoot him a message in Facebook there, and if he answers, cool. If not, I get it because they're right on the tail end of their tour. And then when the tour was over, then okay, I'll give it like a week or so there, and then okay, haven't heard anything. I'll just go ahead and copy and paste that to the Patreon message thing. And what armor is that? That's okay. That's a wow. Okay, completely, totally different. Messed up on the armor. It's not like what she has here. But so like copying and paste it there, and I'm just like, okay, just let it sit, and I figure they're busy. They're doing their own thing. I'm doing my own thing. You're doing your own thing. But then it was just like, oh, okay, I have to find out and know if he just like, yeah, hey, Kobe got it or whatever. And so that's what I shot that message out in the Discord group, and I'm like, oh gosh, I hope it just don't annoy the people. Don't annoy them. Jeez. But yeah, I kind of get like, it's cool. I'm pretty sure they appreciate it, but would that place work good for what they're doing? Are they going to? Can they utilize it in a video? Do they have something that would work for it? And then also, if they do it, then okay, they got to fly out and everything else. So it's one of those things where it's like it could be cool, but will it work to their favor? Who knows? If it does, awesome, great. If not, oh well, I tried. I think it'd be cool though if they could incorporate something to, like a Ring themed song or something, and film at that location. I think it'd be great if they could get one at the ranch too, but I know I talked with the guy out there and he's like, no, I don't want anything to do with that. I'm like, what if they pay? Oh, they can't pay enough for what I want. And I'm like, okay, it's all good. So that, I chat with the guy there that owns the property that the cabin is on, and he just kind of wants people to not bother the place. Enough people have broke into that they ruined the fun for everyone. Uh, not doing any straight lines. Yeah, well, everything's organic and curvy and stuff here. If they had their swords out, like, yeah, like that would be straight, but I don't know, inking like that kind of, I wouldn't say gives more character, makes it seem a little bit more fluid. I could use a tool like this, and then it's like, doesn't match in with the silliness of the characters. It's been so long. There's like pins and needles in my heart. Yeah, I can't sing. Hey, Trumples, you still there? Chris, wake up, dude. Let's see. Yeah, sacred ground, pretty much. Yeah, yeah. Some people, yeah. I would say, yeah. I can shoot you some messages on the Discord group about that place there. It's like I could take you to the place, but we'd have to drive by, and I'd be like, there it is, over there. I don't know if the person would be like up for a tour of it, but yeah. Once we figure out kind of what's going on with time where you're coming over or whatever, I'll get in contact with my friend at the ranch at least there and be like, hey, you can stop by just for a few. Because again, that's another thing too, is I don't want to overdo my welcome there of going out and you know um, looking at the property or bringing people over and stuff all the time, because I just don't want to cross certain lines. But definitely do what I can to, excuse me, do what I can to get you out there so you can check that place out. But you got to watch the ring before we go out, if we go out. But yeah, gee, I was just out there last week with the Halloween party that they had. It's pretty fun. Oh man, I gotta think up of a new Christmas card to do this year. Holy crap. Yeah, I've been doing like yearly Christmas cards for like ever. I've only seen the Japanese version once. And that was after I saw the U.S. version. Iron Maiden fan club. So is that from like the actual band members? They give you stuff, or they send out a card every year or something? Good grief! Yeah, the Ring US version is really cool. I because as I said, I saw the Japanese one once. I think that it was cool because the interaction they had with the male character, because he could kind of pick up on things that was going on. Remember, there's a scene where he was reading a newspaper, and the way that the scene was framed was, yeah, the guy on a park bench, he was reading a newspaper, and then you saw the girl walk up, and then you see like her feet like right there. So she was like walking here and stops, and he was like looking down, and then you see the feet there, and he could pick up on what was going on. So they kind of gave him more of a role that way, in the way that he could pick up on things that were going on, as opposed to the goofy guy. uh, Even though he was great in the U.S. version. Um, but yeah, I thought that was kind of cool that they had that character's interaction. It's printed from the one they signed. Oh, okay. So they have a card, they sign it there, then they make prints and copies of it. That's cool. Yeah, but you remember that scene from the movie, right? Yeah. I've only seen Ring and did I see The Grudge? I think I saw The Grudge. I saw the U.S. version of The Grudge, which is terrible. Um, just a second, I gotta figure out this mess. Jeez, that's. But the elevator scene. Remember that with the girl ladies in the elevator and it's going up each floor, and as it's going past each floor, there's like the character walking. It's like an animated movie or like a cartoon or animation until it gets up to the window and she's just sitting there like I'm not paying attention. That was friggin' cool. It's like what the heck? That's scary. Dark Water. I've heard of that one, but I haven't seen that one. I can't even think if I've actually seen The Grudge. I saw the U.S. one. I know that, but I can't recall if I ever saw the Japanese one. I think I maybe might have maybe saw that elevator scene on something like YouTube or something like a long time ago. The old Japanese ghost story movies. It's funny because it's like I haven't really watched much Japanese cinema short of, let's say, like Godzilla movies or whatever. So, yeah, I can't really think of any, let's say, ghost story movie I might have seen from Japan. Like weird or different anime and stuff, like Robot Carnival or something like that. Seen things like that, but cinema, I don't think I could really get into the cinema or the movies. Now, since we have the Japanese TV or Japan TV or TV Japan, sorry, from Comcast, my wife watches a lot of like drama shows, and I wouldn't say soap operas, but they're like little serial drama shows that they last like 15, 20 minutes. There's a samurai one, which is pretty cool. And then there's actually there's a cop show, Abido, Abido or something like that. The characters just show. I love the characters. They just uh, middle-aged cop guy who's always just kind of like, if you look at Initial D, Ben, gosh, what the hell is his name? The Takumi's dad, Bunta. His look, kind of like that, and kind of like where he's like kind of squinting and and his face is just so wrinkly. It's cool. It's like so much character to this guy. Just they're solving crimes. Wow, that's actually kind of good for just a quick little sketch. But the just the what is only is only one. A new album kicked in. Holy crap! I'm going through a lot of this. Under your spell. God bless it. Jeez. Did I have a belt on that? Nope, I don't think I ever made a belt on that. God dang. I'm going to pass out here while working on this. I'll watch the video. Wow, this thing recorded 8 hours. 7 of that was me sleeping. Maybe that can be a new, geez, maybe that could be a new Twitch thing, like, just recording me sleep. Yeah, they've got different points of view, the cultural thing, yeah. Hmm. It's tough inking digitally because, like I've got thick lines there, which when I look over here, they're not thick as that. And that's one of the things that still need to try and improve on. Like, look, there's thick there and thin here. Like, it's tough to be consistent with inking while digitally doing this. It drives me nuts. Yeah, there's that where cultural differences on things, but I think it's pretty much dead on across the board for most stuff. Like, gosh, I could be completely, totally wrong on this, but I think there was a time in Japan where they didn't know what shrugging meant. You would, hey, how are you feeling? And shrug, and it's to them they had no cultural relation to that expression. So they know it now because of movies and interacting with us foreigners and stuff like that. But yeah, they never knew what shrugging was. I think my wife told me that. I could be completely totally wrong on that. I can't remember, but I remember there was some culture they did not know or have any reference or anything to shrugging. What is this? This is a knife. So she has like since her name is Stabby, depth of what is that? Shrugging? Oh, like shrug your shoulders, like um. Gosh, I'm trying to think like would use it for like maybe you've seen people just do this. Let's see. I'm looking at them. Okay, see that you know raise your shoulders. Um, yeah, you probably know, but maybe call it something different. I don't know. But yeah, but shrugging. I don't know. And I've got to work on a fan art piece of Stabby here. Somebody wants me to draw some fan art. Let me show you. In the book, oh, it's only 122 pages so far of what I've got going. Maybe it'll get done one of these days. Um, there's a online artist, John Boy 2312, and he makes this Dungeons and Dragons comic. And in this comic here, he has reference to other influences of his. Shadversity from or Shad from Shadversity on YouTube, and Sir Beckett and some other people and stuff. And hey, who is this right here? Who is that character? Oh my gosh, it's Stabby. He put Stabby in his comic, and that's pretty much the reason why I'm working on this book, is because he did that. Where it's like, wow, people still remember Stabby. And there's Link. But let's see. So he wants me to work on a picture of fan art of Stabby teaming up with his female lead from his comic. So as soon as I get a couple more things done with this, I need to work on that, because that, if I get that fan picture going, that'll go here. Or possibly here. It's probably go there and then in the book. So 124 pages planned. Wow. Yep. Now I have a friend who does live streams on Twitch here in Rohagashi, and she listens to music, but I think I keep asking her, but then I keep forgetting, like, how she's able to do it, because I would like to do that, because it's like I like to have something that the audience can listen to, but again, copyright issues and that type of crap. yeah, Ro for Rosalie, but she's kind of like you, where um, when I met her, I knew her from her online name, and it's easier for me to refer to people that way as their online names because that's what I knew them as or met them as. Kind of like how I keep calling you Rendu. Uh, um, Even though you changed your name on the Discord thing. I remember when you did that. I was like, "What? I can't call you Rendu now? No!" Um, so that's how I know people. And it'd be like you see me, "Hey, Komikino." It's like, yeah, that's not my real name, but it's what you know me as from, like, let's say maybe the Discord group. Yeah, because I would love to have like Birthday Massacre playing in the background or something. Yeah, because I've got it here going on in my ears. I can hear it all, yada yada. But kind of like to share the experience. That's a weird pin. That's weird. Let's see. Oh, yikes. I can do some stuff, but not like on real paper because that'd be scary. Yeah, hit the wrong button. So I know hiragana and katakana. Geez, I have to think about it. Geez, you. Wow, forget my katakana. Gosh, how could I forget A? I need to practice that stuff again. Holy crap. Yeah, I used to know that stuff off the top of my head. I need to practice it again. Whoa, 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 whoa. So are you watching a lot of TV while you're here? Like you probably come on, you like TVs and or TV shows and movies and things. Um, so you like catching up on like latest TV shows and whatnot out here. Because if you're staying over at your friend's place there, if they have the Disney Channel, you can watch some Gravity Falls. Mm. Oh, they do have Disney Plus? Cool. If they have it, watch some Gravity Falls. Maybe I should get June Westfield to create some create some theme music here for Stabby. That'd be kind of cool. Now that we're strangers, I wanna just do, and I forget the words. Now that we're strangers. Major League. God, it's funny because you see all these movies that I haven't seen. It's it's funny. I don't know why I haven't watched it because we didn't have like HBO and Cinemax and stuff like that way back when I was younger. Going to the movies was kind of a rarity. Um, yeah, so it's funny when people are like watching all these movies and I'm like, yeah, I haven't seen that. I've heard of that though, but I just haven't seen it. Now, Stabby was like a complete and total original character and had no tie-ins with the that game. And I had all these comics and stuff. I think it'd be cool, like do like a Kickstarter thing for this book project, and then like different tier amounts get different rewards and things. And I was thinking like, oh, if that was a thing, maybe get June to create a Stabby theme, and you know, I thought that'd be kind of cool. But since this is based off of my character exploits and adventures in a game, I got to be kind of careful with it. Wow, did I finish Stabby? Is she done? Are you done? Stabby's done. No, she's not done. Come, jeez. Let's get that calligraphy pen. That was actually kind of cool. So, let's see. No tomorrow. Just sounds so gritty. Okay, here we go. I can't get it to work properly because the angle. I don't like it. Looks cheesy. And now the lowest low kicks in. I remember when I first heard this song, I was like gut wrenched. It was like, this song is so sad. Maybe the calligraphy pen might work good on this. Looks like a J. This is actually kind of cool. I'm having fun with this. Let's see. Watch American see there's a bunch of classics I haven't still seen. Yes, that would be perfect. Brief 2 hours and 14 minutes. I'm really starting to zone. Like crap. Excuse me. Got the nothing and nowhere version of To Die For playing here now, so it's like Okay. I think I'm done here. Oh, just as video kid kicks in. It's like, do I stay or do I go? Gotta listen to video kid. Okay, video kid's over with. I'm done for the evening here. It's 2.5 hours of pure artistic fun with Rendu, me, uh, some bots, and some people lurking. Anyway, thanks to everyone who stopped by to watch and is watching this after it's already finished and later on YouTube. Had fun working on this here, and we will be seeing you next time. So thanks for joining. Have a great evening and happy Halloween. Take care.